Yo guys, it's JJ here. Welcome to the second episode of how to make a game inventory system in Unity. Okay, so now we're just going to start by adding a component in the item, adding a component in new script. We're just going to name this item and enter. Okay, and then that's done. Now we're going to go over to slot. Maybe it isn't done. And we'll give it a second. There we go. We're gonna go over to new script. We're just gonna name this one slot. Alright. I'll try and go to inventory if it will stop lagging. Okay. Don't wanna name it. There we go. Now we're gonna add a component to this one. And name this one inventory controller. Alright. Okay, so now that we got all three of those, for some reason it always lags when I make a new script, but nothing else. So now that we got all three, there we go. Okay, now that we got all three of those, we'll just go over to project, and if you notice, they're all like just in the assets folder. So we're gonna actually, I created a folder for scripts. It's empty right now, but that's just so that we can organize the things in the assets folder, make it not so cluttered. So we're just gonna drag these over scripts and put them in there. Once it does that, okay, now we can go into scripts. For some reason it's just starting to lag. Okay, now we can just open these. So to start, we're gonna go up here, we're gonna make a public transform. It's gonna be selected slot, actually item for the first one. Then we're gonna make a selected slot. And then for the third one, it's gonna be original slot. There you go. Okay, those are all done. Then we're gonna make a public boolean can grab, and we'll set that to false. Okay. So that's all set for here for now. And we're gonna go to slots, or slot. Then we're gonna make another public transform. This is gonna be inventory. It's all set. And the second thing is gonna be a public inventory controller. And inventory controller. Go. Best spelling ever. A+. Okay. So now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use a function that's built into Unity. It's the reason why I said we need to make the camera and the scene the way we did. Why we needed the -10 in the Z direction for the camera. That's all because of this one function to work. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't be able to use this function. So this is void on mouse enter. There's three variants of this. It's on mouse enter, on mouse over, and on mouse exit. We're going to be using the on mouse enter and on mouse exit. So the first thing we're going to be doing inventory. If I can spell here, Tory, there we go, dot get components, component, inventory controller, with a capital I, and selected slot equals this dot transform. Okay, so that should be good. Second one, it's going to be void on mouse exit. It's basically the opposite, which is going to be, instead of making it this transform, we're going to be making it, copy this way here, we're making it nothing, null, nada. Okay, right over here, set it to null. And that's good. So that means whenever we hover over the slot, it'll equal this. And when we take it off, when we hover off, it's going to equal nothing. Good. Save that. And we're basically going to do the same thing for the mouse, but instead of the on mouse exit, this equals null. We're just going to be dragging this whole thing, and we're going to remove the on the inventory control, the equals null thing, because that won't work for the item. So we're just going to be copying this, going over to item, pasting that in, and instead of this, we're just going to remove that. We'll fix that later. In a later state, we're going to toy with that and show you how to make that work. So up here, if input that get mouse button 0, which is the left mouse button, and the selected item is not equal to null, which means there is an item selected. You have an item selected. So you have to have the mouse button down and an item selected for this to work. Okay, and we'll just do this. So, okay, so once that happens, selected item dot position equals the input dot mouse position. So that means it will follow the mouse. Once we pick it up, it will follow the mouse. And when we let it go, we're going to do if, actually else, if, when we let it go, input that get mouse button up, which means you let go of the mouse button, and there is a selected item. Okay, we'll just reset the selected item that position, actually local position, make sure it's local position, which means that it will be local to the parent. So if we just put position here, it will reset the item to the world's position. If we put local position, it will reset it to its parent, that the position it is at its parent. Which means like it's when it's 0 and it's a child of something, it'll return to that child's position. So we'll just do vector3 dot 0. Okay, and that should be all set. Make sure it's all set over here. Okay, all set. And we'll just go over here. Make sure you go into your item and your slot and add the, if it will load, there we go. Add the inventory over here. Just drag and drop. Drag over here, drag over there. Okay, and then we'll just do the same for slot. And then we'll play. So this should be able to, when you pick it up and you let it go, it should return to the same position. So we'll pick it up, and that works. Drag it all around, and let go, and it returns to the same position. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode.